Welcome back, race fans, for what is and will be the Top 8 finale. Round number 3, the Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series here at the Rockingham, presented by MaxspeedTV. I already see Brennan Kennedy out in chat here tonight. 5 of you already tuning in. Glad to see everybody. This is going to shape up to be, I think, one of the most interesting races here when it comes to who's in right now, as of right now, and who is potentially could be out and who could be getting in with a win. We'll go over all that with the points here in just a minute. But it comes down to this, folks. The Rock. 4 drivers will face off next week in Michigan for the championship. The Sim Racing Unleashed for the Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series at Michigan. That is going to be a fantastic race there too. But first, they're going to get through the Rock here tonight. Myself, Josh from Medlock, going to be calling the 200-lap action with a stage completion at lap 99 once they take a lap of 100. Dealing with a little bit of a wind out there at about 8, 9, 10 miles an hour. I've seen it fluctuate there. Air temp of 75. Now the track temp is 101, so they are dealing with a little warm track temp, probably a little slick out there. Hopefully that temperature will either go down a little bit or stay right where it's at. Maybe for the driver's sake at least. Like I said, 200 laps, 200 miles, 4 total, 3 behind the wall when it comes to tires. It is 80% fuel. I don't think they can go. No way they can go the stage. You could probably get, I would say, around 70, maybe that on the fuel. Tires are not going to hold up, so they're going to have to really, I think, take care of their tires here tonight. 40 miles an hour down pit road, a dangerous spot here at Rockingham as well. Gotta get safely down pit road. 40 mile an hour pace speed with a 40 mile an hour pit speed with a 50 mile an hour pace speed. All right, now let's get to where everybody is waiting for. Right here. This is the way it stacks up. Now, Isaiah Sutherland and Mark Whitley, of course, denotes lock final 4. Now, I put that in there because if they all they got to do technically is run 1 lap. When they run 1 lap, they are locked in next week. And I do believe Isaiah Sutherland and Mark Whitley will do just that, but they won't park it. They're going to stay out here and race it up with these guys. And they're going to make Brad Dell, Gary Slapinski, Kyle Heath, Brandon Sheets, John Held, Chris Paff. They're going to make these guys try to get the win, to get that lock in. But here is the point standings coming into tonight. Now, if you take away Isaiah and Mark, Brad Delph would be leading the points, sitting at 2,089. Now going up to Isaiah and Mark, 2,096 with Isaiah, Mark at 2,091. Brad Delph, 2,089. He is up a spot. Now he's 7 behind Isaiah, and he's 2 behind Mark. Gary Slapinski up a spot into 4th at 2,085, 11 behind the leader, behind Brad. Kyle Heath down 2 in 5th, 2,072. 4 behind the leader and 13 behind Gary. Brandon Sheets up a spot into 6th at 2,068, 28 behind the leader, 4 behind Kyle. John Held down a spot into 7th, 2,066, 30 behind the leader and 2 behind Brandon. Chris Paff in 8th at 2,060, 36 behind the leader and 6 behind John. That doesn't mean anything for Chris or John or Brandon. Right now, these guys, if anybody from Brad on down to Chris, they get that win here tonight, they are automatically locked in for the round of 4. One driver, if that is the case, one driver will get in on points. If there's a tie in the points, it will go, I believe, to the 10s, top 5s, 10s, etc., etc. So it's going to be insane. It's going to be a nail biter. Everybody knows what's at stake here And I don't think these guys are going to hold back any at all. Looks like Brantley Roden from Harpoon Design out there. Glad to see you out there, Brantley. Kyle Heath, of course, racing here tonight. Looks like Brandon Kennedy out there as well. So yeah, all right. Starting to turn it up there in chat already here this evening. Now, coming down to 2 minutes here, folks. Now, Ryan Messer right now does have the top spot here in practice. Kyle Heath is looking fast out there in second. Mark Whitley fast as well. Has been fast every week. Third. Gary fourth. Gomez. Mark Kosick right now in fifth. That is just practice. What is going to happen in qualifying? What is going to happen during the race? We'll find out here in just a little bit. But first, we're going to go ahead and step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Qualifying here at the Rock will be underway, folks, when we come back.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Qualifying is underway here tonight at the Rock. It looks like several drivers have put in a time. Yeah, 10 drivers have put in a time already here tonight. Now, right now, Ron Messer up the top. See Brandon Sheets out there along with Chris Paff, and I see Tara out there. Robbie Darnell out there here as well. I'll be also racing. Got about 12, 16 watching and 7 likes already. Wow, you guys are killing it. Under 2 minutes, Chris right now in 11th. We'll see if Chris is able to knock off Ryan Messer here. And if Messer can hold it, what I'm seeing, this would be his first pole of the season. Brandon Sheets up to 7th. Tim Coleman-Sperger, David Cassidy, Robert Chiswick, Dave Bush, Gomez Markosic, Jason Adams, Larry Blair have yet to come out. I don't believe they are. So let me go ahead and get our pole setter up here real quick. Messer, got a copy, bud?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man. Well, your first pole of the season, man, and it had to come in the final round of the round of 8, bud. But how you feeling? The Rock, Rockingham, you're looking pretty strong out there, bud.
Yeah, thank you. Just gotta try to survive these things. They bounce around quite a bit around this place. They don't have a whole lot of suspension, so you get on a track like this and it's pretty tough. But hopefully we can maybe get out front and lead some laps and try to be there at the end. That didn't really work out at Talladega, so we'll give it a go, another go here tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Never give up. Keep on trying. Ryan, you guys are going to come to the grid time here, bud, so we're not going to keep you. Good luck out there, man, and, man, just be patient and good luck.
Thank you.
Right, we'll get him back up there and our grid here tonight. Situated. All right, here we go. Ryan Messer grabbing the pole out here with a 23.814. Again, congratulations to Ryan on pole. Gary Slapinski in 2nd on the outside. Kyle Heath 3rd. John Held 4th. Mark Whitley in 5th. Brad Delp in 6th. Brandon Sheets 7th. Robbie Darnell in 8th. Hunter Hayward 9th. And Isaiah Sutherland rounding out the top 10 in qualifying. Rusty Modesty in 11th. Chris Paff in 12th. David Cassidy 13th, Dave Bush 14th, Larry Blair 15th, Jim Coleman-Sperger 16th, Jason Adams 17th, Gomez Mark Kosick in 18th, Robert Chiswick, as always, going to round out the field here tonight. He's going to start in the back and round it out. 19 drivers here tonight, but I wouldn't count out old Robert just because he starts back there. That does not mean he is going to finish back there, folks. Somerset, Kentucky. All right. I don't know exactly where Somerset, Kentucky is, but I do know, I mean, I live in Arkansas. You're pretty far east of me. Go racing, Kelly saying. Kelly out there. Joe Gross? Joe Gross. Era, Brantley, Brendan, and... Well, a big shout out to the sponsors, of course. Charlottesville Dental Care, the series sponsor. Shout out to, of course, Brantley Roden and Harpoon Design. Harpoon Design actually is the season 12 for the season 12 championship payout is sponsored by Harpoon Design. $200 to the champion and a custom championship commemorative T-shirt. 75 to second, 50 to third, and 25 to fourth. Shout out to, again, Brantley Roden and Harpoon Design, as well as the Charlottesville Dental Care, Radell and Company. And, of course, a big shout out to all the fans. We, of course, could not do this without y'all. 10 likes already. We ain't even got started here. Man, 17 of you out there. Hey, man, we're only 5 shy already from 15 likes. Enter turn number 3 here, folks. Pull those belts tight. One more time. Face truck will dive off to the safety of pit road. They are not using the restart zone. They have to go on all green flags. They cannot jump it. Face truck dives off to the safety of pit road. Ryan Messer lead them to the green flag here tonight. The Harpoon Design green is out. Whoa! What happened to Gary? Whoa, no caution. We'll take a look here and find out. But Ryan took off like a rock. And here comes Kyle Heath to the inside already of the 16 for the lead. 16 going to be able to hold the first lap. Yes, he is. But, folks, I am going to do a MaxspeedTV replay of this, and we are going to find out what happened to that 78 here tonight at the start of the race. And, oh, buddy, it looks like he might have done some tires here. Yep, on the loud pedal, and it just shot straight to the outside wall. Everybody gets around him safely, but man, oh man, that sent Gary from 2nd to 18th in what, 2 seconds? Can't remember if I did the boogity boogity boogity. There was a lot of action on the track already, folks. So, yeah. We might just have to, if we get a caution or whatever. If we don't get a caution, and then get the stage car. Whoa, Mark. Okay, so it's a little slick out there, it looks like. Well, Mark got loose already. Looks like some action back here around Hunter. Hunter, Brad, Rusty, Isaiah, all right here together. Looks like, oh no, here we go. Whoa, Hunter, Hunter, save it. Hunter, you better save it. Oh, what was going on there? Oh no, Hunter Hayward into the 14. We are gonna have a caution, folks. Whoa, where did that initially start though? Right. Oh, here we go. We're going to take a look at it. On the back stretch. Talking about 30 seconds. Oh, right there it was. Did the 14 get into that number 48? Well, let's get a chase view on Hunter here. We're going to go ahead and kind of turn the, well, I can't turn the camera here at an angle and see here if oh yeah, right there it was, the Charlottesville Dental Care 14 right into the back of the 48. Got that 48 squirrely. 48 tries to save it, it looks like. Here comes Isaiah to the inside. 48 goes high, and there's the one, and oh, guess what, folks, it was just on from there. 14 gets some damage here with the 48. 48 goes up into the wall. Brad Delph here go, and then he comes down, and then he gets slammed into by the 17 of David Cassidy. 22 squeaking by there, it looks like. Chris Path. Well, already an early caution. Yep. Brandon, that was not a nudge, man. That was a slam there. Technically, breaking point. Yeah, everybody's got a different breaking point. If you're not careful, well, you seen what just happened. You get into the back of somebody, and well, these cars, since the updates that they've done, they're not easy to save, especially at a track like Rockingham. Now, Talladega, Daytona, tracks that are wide, Michigan, maybe even, Auto Club, you have a better chance, I would say. But a track like Rockingham, it's just so hard to save it. Hunter Hayward has already taken his car behind the wall. He is done here tonight. Ouch. I do believe taking it. Well, he's on pit road. Not technically taking it fully behind the wall. So, Ryan Messer will get us going again, along with Kyle Heath to the outside of him in the 13, the 77, 2, 1, 4, 44, 72, 24, 53, and the 11, all the way back to Jim Coleman'sberger. Race truck is off and away again here tonight. Here we go. Coming to the green. Harpoon Design Green is out. Buckety, 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 folks. We're back on the way here tonight. All right, here we go. I don't know if they have a minimum I rating or a maximum I rating. Check them out on Facebook. Or iRacing. You can send them a message on iRacing and ask all of the rules per se on that. Oh, who got it? Kyle got it, barely. Kyle has led 2 laps here. Beat out Ryan Messer. Kyle really wanting to get this win. Kyle Mark works his way from 5th to 3rd here. But man, that caution really going to throw a damper in things. If anybody come down, took tires. Yeah, looks like maybe some drivers come down, took tires. Some just took fuel. Kind of go with that here. This track and these cars kind of turning into like a 1.5-mile super speedway type race, because they're all bunched up together. Kyle Heath now leading the package here tonight. Package of 19 drivers here. Half hit on to him. Here we go. Like right up now into 15th. Like Larry Blair in some traffic here with 17 of David Cassidy. Even taking a pass on him. Hunter Hayward, 3 laps down, trying to get around the 73. Not for positions, back toward the pack, though. But just important. All right, keeping an eye on the front. trying to fix ATVO here with it freezing the way it's Alright, I'm gonna have to reset it. But we're green. Back to Mark Cossack in 17th. Brandon Sheets in like in 6th right now. In just a minute, folks. Ellie, yeah, it's a bummer. Yeah, it sure is. Hunter, cool guy. I mean, everybody out here, such great people. Got to get to know them, several of them on a friend basis. But they know it when I call races. If they get into somebody, I'm gonna say it. Yeah. My friendship goes out the door when I call races. I try to call it as fair as I can. Try to be as unbiased as I can be. Everybody out there should know that. Oh, we got another one though. Whoa! Back in time here. Oh, Dave Bush. Looks like another driver. Yeah, another driver involved in this. Got back just in time to see another one here tonight. Boy, it looks like it's happening about every 8 to 10 laps here. Something happened. Let's go ahead and pause it. Let's go ahead and get the driver bar up here so everybody knows who I'm on. We're on. Picture killing me. Whoa! Is that Gary again? Oh, man. Mistakes. Gary not having a very good night right now. Mistake on the start of the race, and I'm not sure what happened here. Whoa. That's what happened here. That net code, or did 78 move up? Did the 24 move down? Or did they do it simultaneously here? We're going to find out, or try to. Right there. Oh, 78 was coming up a little bit. And the 24 got loose and was coming down as well. And there's the contact between them two. 14 squeezed by to the inside. Looks like Dave Bush in the 53 locks it up. Try to get around it and ends up locking it up just a little bit too much. Oh, 22 right there. Chris Paff. Oh, he tries to dodge it too, but Dave is sideways. Chris is going to get into him. Doesn't look like Chris is going to get a lot of damage. I do go on Chris Paff here and go to front view, or chase view. Kind of look at that car here real quick. That damage. Yeah, there's a little bit front damage, but it looks like he hit a small tree. Little V there. I don't know if that's gonna hurt anything on these cars. I am still getting more familiar with these vehicles. Yeah. Looks like old Chris decided, yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and that might have been a little bit of. Okay, see, you don't have the V now. Okay, so maybe that was a little bit of a glitch, traffic glitch. So he don't have the V there anymore. Huh, that's weird. Y'all seen it, right? He got it fixed. I think he did. Yeah, he did. 37.9. So only about, what, 20-something seconds worth of damage. Yeah. Yeah, he just come down pit road and got it fixed. So no reset needed to be used. Got it fixed. We'll see how that motor is, though. You like that one, right? Small tree. Oh, I've hit. When I first got my license, I was driving for about 2 like that and ended up hitting a tree, and they don't feel good. I don't know what's worse, hitting the tree or hitting the airbag. It hurts, I can tell you that. All right, here we go again. Coming to lap 24. Man, it's been a rough start. We'll get it under control here, though. But Kyle Heath is going to be on the loud pedal here momentarily with Mark Whitley on the outside. The Harpoon Design Green is back out. So it looked like Mark was actually our leader. He had chosen the outside line. But Kyle Heath is going to overtake that spot away from Mark. Ryan Messer trying to fight back. Another caution. Uh-oh. Man, what is going on out here, guys? That bad? We might have to interview a driver here, but let me go ahead and interview. To go ahead and see what happened. I do see Brad Delf was involved. Not saying it started with him, saying he was involved in it. All right there. Oh, yep. That's where it all started. Ooh. Oh man, was it net code? Was it contact? Was it a combination of both? Got Jim, the 11 of Jim Comensberger right there, and then coming out of the corner. Oh, wow, that was, I don't know how you would call that, but right here is where the 11 really gets loose. So I don't know if you would call it net code or just taking the air off the car. And there's definitely the contact, though, between the 14 and the 11 right there. Man. Oh, the 11 smacking the wall. Whoa! And we just seen what happened right there. The 11 comes up. 53 tries to dodge it. Wrong spot, wrong time. 20 going to get a piece of it as well. Gary Slapinski really not having a race here tonight. Having it pretty rough. You know what? Exactly who we're going to start with here tonight is Gary Slapinski. Not having a very good start here tonight. Just seems like what he tries to do something. It doesn't work out. And he's caught up in something. Gary, man, it's rough right now, man.
It is rough out here. Man, at the start there, I spun my tires and went in the back over here, and it's been nothing but a nightmare. I need to get out of this quickly as possible. Well, you got a magic wand? You got a magic wand up there?
Well, I don't have a magic wand, but,
I need a magic wand, quickly.
Is it slick?
I'm fine. It's just, well, at the start there I was fine, but everybody else is having a little issue. Every time I try to get around someone and just, had a little problem there, but yeah, it's okay to me. I'm okay.
So yeah, no problems other than the start of the race. It looks like those back tires there just kind of didn't grip it, and then you just shot to the inside and then right to the outside line.
Yeah. I was trying to stop it and trying to catch it, and it shot me up to the wall. I only had 11 seconds of damage, so I think I'll be all right.
Trying to do the hokey pokey out there on the track, and it didn't work.
No, not on the racetrack, only on the dance floor.
Well, we still got a ways to go, Gary, so this is by far not over, but hey, back here in 15th, not where you want to be in a situation like it is tonight, for sure, man. A lot on the line for those that are trying to get into the Final Four, you being one of them. So Gary, good luck out there, man. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully it just, they see me coming and maybe it'll just let me go, hopefully.
Oh, hopefully, yeah. All righty, bud, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, well, that is Gary here. They're double file. Man, rough race. Yeah, Tara. Yeah, it's tough out here. I will say that. Not easy at all. All I gotta say is, with respect to the drivers, is I'm glad they're down there and I'm up here. I don't have to deal with the track. for the car. Race truck is off and away again. Here we go. To lap 29. And here we go. The Harpoon Design Green back out once more. And again, a big shout out to Brantley Roden out there with that awesome green flag graphic he put together. I just gave him the what I needed, and he slapped it together in a matter of minutes. I mean, let me tell you, this dude knows graphics. If you want a graphic made, Brantley Roden Harpoon Design, he can hook you up. Trust me on that. A little bit of a big plug there for Harpoon. Oh, you've got the 77 and Isaiah in the one. They're already locked in. Mark Whitley and Isaiah, they're locked in. They've already ran a lap here tonight. They're good to go. If they wanted to, they could bring it down pit road, park it, turn their computer off, go to bed. They don't have to worry about it no more. They're two of the four here going for next week. So it's going to be the third one and the fourth one. Going to have a third different winner, or next two are going to have to get in on points. Find out, folks. 200 laps, that's what we got on stake. Lap 32 right now. Got some single file, got a little bit of movement. We've got a car off track here. Larry! Whoa, Mr. Blair blaring it down into the wall and down on the apron, back out on the track. And he's going to fall all the way back to 17th. Blair wants to blare it, but he didn't want to blare it that way. Yeah, we know. Yep. Oh man, Jason Adams started 17th, he's 12 right now. He's got Gary right behind him. Good guy right there, Gary. Jason also a good guy, but on super speedways, if I'm not following Gary, I'd rather be ahead of him. That dude right there is a great pusher. He knows when to push, per se. You know, it comes down to the wire, you know, he can get a little bit crazy, but that's everybody. The 72 of John Hill right there, back in that 6th spot, started in 4th. He's making his way back up toward the front. Robbie Darnell started in 8th. Now he's battling right here. Rusty Modesty here. Called him Modesty for so long. This Modesty, he has fought his way up to 7th from 11th. David Cassidy, likewise, 13th to 8th right now. Still trying to get around that 44. 22 right behind him. That's Mr. Chris Papp and that Arizona. I'm assuming that's Arizona TV. Hey, 21 of you out there tuning in. 10 likes, 5 away from 15, 10 away from 20. How many likes can we get here tonight before not only the end of the stage, but by the end of the race? Share it, get it out there. Let's get some friends and family of everybody out there to tune in here tonight. I'd love to see that number go up. 21 right now. Big on likes, but I'm big on viewers and fans as well. I do appreciate everybody tuning in this season on MaxspeedTV for the Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. Been one heck of a season. That is for sure. We're not done yet. Still got one more. But, yeah. Whoa! Out of 4. Boy, that was close. Marie 13 and the 77 Harpoon Design Angry Duck almost got up into that wall. They get so close to that wall out of turn 4. Yeah, they almost hit it. Up the top 3, kind of breaking away a little bit, about a half a second. 7/10 from our pole sitter Ryan Messer, who is back in 4th. Brandon Sheets has worked his way up to a top 5 right now in 5th. John held in 6th, Rusty in 7th, David in 8th, Chris in 9th. Robbie Darnell is leading a group here. In 10th, he's got Gary, Robert, Jason. Like a battle back here between Brad and Dave Bush. Dave gonna let Brad go around, it looks like, not fighting him. Brad is in the chase of the top 8. Dave, I think Dave would have, but man, the race just ended it for him, unfortunately. Everybody remembers wasn't able to pull the lap. He lost, I believe it was either electric or internet and or something. No, it was computer issues. Yeah, unfortunately that cost Dave a spot, but Dave's still out here pulling some laps with them, giving them a good run, and another driver to have to get around. Oh, nice. Oh, you wicked it. Wicked it down, and what's he doing? He is going to stay out. I thought it for a second he was going to come down pit road, but nope, he's going to stay out. All right, Mark Gomez is going to get around him. Not for position. Gomez 3 laps down. Hunter Hayward, he's only 2 laps down. So Hunter is actually, I would assume, hoping for a caution as long as he's not involved in it. Would get another lap back. And from what we've seen, it's possible. It could definitely happen. Robbie Darnell is going to be battling Brad Delph here momentarily. Brad going to shoot to the inside. Robbie going to stay to the outside. Not going to fight him. Going to drop it right back down behind him. So Brad is going to move up into 11th. Just seen a battle up here. Yep. Isaiah and Mark Whitley. That is a battle for 2nd right now. Oh, Isaiah got into the back of the 77 here. These two racing it up like it's the championship. You know who's got a bird's eye view of this? Oh, that would be Nitro Circus number 2, Brandon Sheets. Let's go cockpit with Brandon. Across the stripe here, make our way down into turn number 1. Everybody also see what Rockingham is like. It is very, very bumpy. It's the rock, folks. You might as well throw gravel out there. And yeah, because they're dealing with a lot of bumps. As Brandon is on the high side out of turn number 4. Let's see if Brandon shoots it down to the inside. No, stay behind Isaiah. Down into 1. Oh, that was close. Here we go. We might have a 3 wide here potential for 2nd. Are we really going to have a 3 wide for 2nd? Oh, no, Brandon's not. He's going to stay right there. It looks like behind Isaiah. Man, that's 77 of Mark. He's really putting that passenger side really close to the driver's side of that 1. And it kind of left the door open here. And Brandon is going to get around the 77 as well. But I say that, and here comes the 77. Is he going to chance it? No, he's not. Brandon officially up to P3. Mark back to P4 here. Oh, boy. Lap 50 here, quarter of the way through the race, halfway of the stage. Kyle Heath now has got about a 2nd gap, a little over from Isaiah. Kyle Heath trying to do everything he can. He's got a fast car out here. We've got a lot of fast drivers out here, but we don't know what everybody is really doing. We don't know what Ryan's doing, you know, David, tires, saving fuel. We don't know that. That's the thing. I don't like to know. I'm a blabbermouth. David Cassidy did a crisp path right here with a 16. Have a 3-car battle. Ryan, Chris, and David, and you could probably throw John in the mix here as well. Now, pretty much Mark Whitley. Alvin Messer going at it. That would be for 6th. Messer up a little bit. Chris gonna pull it right in front. He's not gonna be able to capitalize on that. Might need to start getting a little concerned about Mr. Heath right now. He's got about 5/10 of a second lead now over Isaiah. Brandon Sheets about a half second back from Isaiah. Mark about 1.6 seconds back. 1.5, and here we go. Mark, David, Chris, Ryan, Gary Slapinski making another appearance after having a heck of a start here. Back up to 8th. John Held, Rusty Modesty back here in 10th. Brad back here with Gomez in the 33. So that won't be for position, but Brad is in 11th. Mark is in 19th. Jason Adams by himself in 12th. Dave is behind him. Upon him here is about a half, 6/7 of a second behind him. Robbie Darnell, Jim Coleman-Sperger, Robert Chiswick, and Larry Blair is right here together. Getting back up here, looks like more. Yeah, this group right up here who we was on, Mark and Company. Oh no! Oh, David Cassidy, what happened? Did he just blow a tire? Instant replay. Here we go, folks. We got to see that one. No caution. Yes, you can blow a tire in iRacing. It doesn't show it, but you can. But that right there, I don't think he got loose. He might have, but man, that shot right up to the outside wall. And that looked like a blown tire to me. Whoa. Back up live here, no caution, still green. And oh man, well, new leader, no. Larry Blair looks like, oh, Larry's got, what happened to Larry? Well, let's see here what happened to Larry. Why not? Oh, right there it was. Rutrow. No caution on that one either. Like just out of turn number 2. Right down to the inside wall. Heavy damage. That left side. Like Larry is gonna get a repair here and get back out on track. Reset being used. Seeing the damage, so I would imagine. Yeah, Brandon, you tell them. 7 more laps before we hit 20 laps. We're 3 shy from 15. Oh, Isaiah nose to tail here. It's early. Not even halfway of the race. We're over halfway of the stage. Great race. Rough start, but hey, they got it under control. Like Larry and David still sitting on pit road here. Larry, oh, he came back down pit road, it looks like. No. Okay. David Cassidy on pit road. Been on pit road for about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Well, alrighty, folks, and I know it's early, but I do believe, not mistaken, I could be, Al and Isaiah, are they teammates by chance? Does anybody know? Brandon Sheets, right here in third, is my main concern right now, here early, okay, is Kyle and Isaiah teammates? They are. I think Isaiah, if they're in this position toward the end of the race, if Kyle's leading and Isaiah's second, Isaiah is not going to pass the 13th. I think Isaiah would he's already locked in. I think he would be good to go to get Kyle into the round of 4. You have to check something first. All right. I did have to make sure that Kyle did race the past 2, and he did. All right, Ryan Messer down pit road here, lap 71. 72 as it updates. Like David Cassidy is going to be coming back out onto the track here tonight. Kyle Heath and Isaiah, 1, 2, Brandon 3. Gary 4, Mark Whitley 5, Chris Pass 6, John 7th, Brad Dell 8th, Rusty 9th, Jason 10th, Dave in 11th, Jim 12th, Robbie 13th, Hunter 14th, Heiswig 15th, Ryan is taking his car behind the wall, it looks like, right now at 16th, Gomez up into 16th, Larry here in about 3 laps, in 17th, currently in 18th right now. David Cassidy here in about 5 laps. Still get around Ryan Messer here. David would go into 18th. Right, really just waiting on the stage here. Looks like Jason Adams down pit road. Interesting to see who can make it. I don't think they can make it though. I think Kyle and Isaiah, Brandon, I think they will have to come down unless they came down prior those cautions. David Cassidy making steer over the leaders, but not for position, just trying to get some of his laps back. Right, well, we are edging ever so closer to the stage. Brandon Sheets down pit road. Gonna leave Kyle, Isaiah, I do believe Mark Whitley. That has yet to come down pit road. I could be wrong because I did have to reset ATVO. It resets everything, so. Yep, here comes Kyle, here comes Isaiah, and here comes Mark. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Here we go. They're down pit road. Gary up front. Gary has led a lap, but he's been out here 55 laps. He's good to go to the stage, I would think. What's that gonna do? What's that gonna put him at? Kyle, Mark, Isaiah, Jim also in his pit box. This is going to turn out for a fight. Chris Paff battling now. Gary Slapinski for the lead. Chris looking to lead his first laps here tonight in the Arizona 22. Cross the stripe. He'll do it. Lap 83 here this evening. One lap under Chris's belt. Stage points definitely going to play a huge factor with Chris. If he does not get the win, he's got to pick up, points-wise, every point he can pick up. If he wins it, he gets the points, the win, and a lock-in for the top 4 next week. Another driver, of course, will get in on points. That'll round out the 4 drivers. Gary back a little bit. Does look like the 73 of Larry Blair is going to come around that 20. Kyle Heath screaming, trying to get back up. He's a lap down though. Only way I think Kyle will be able to get back up front in the current condition, get a caution before stage. He gets his lap back because he is in that prime spot for the lucky dog. He would get back on the lead lap. I don't think he would pit him or Isaiah or Mark, to be honest. So it would put at least those 3 back up on the lead lap as Mason Adams comes screaming around the 77. Now that would put I don't know if Jason would even come down. He's only been out here 10 laps. So, man, and this is gonna be a dogfight to the finish. Not only the finish for the stage, but for the race. Chris, the lap 89 here tonight. Tara, you still out there? Brendan, I'm sure you're out there. Brantley, Kelly, I think Kelly's still out there. I think everybody that's out there in chat. Aiden Curtin out there. See you out there, Aiden. Shout out to Aiden. So you want me to keep my mouth shut? Stop talking about Chris. I'm assuming. All right, we'll talk about Gary right now. All right, Gary right now, P2. Coming up on that 22, Chris Bath. Still going to put a little bit of pressure on that 22 here, coming down to the stage here. In about 10 laps. Hit lap 99, that'll be the white flag, and then when they hit lap 100, that will be it'll be the stage flag. I don't know if it's yellow, if it's a checkered. I don't know how they do it. I don't watch real NASCAR, so maybe I should. Oh, buddy. Well, guess what? Chris has got, man, he's got so much company. Oh, here comes the 24, though. That is Jason Adams. A peek around this 78, gonna make the pass. Now, Jason's trying to get his lap back here, the old-fashioned way. And he is gonna do it. 22 has got to get, he cannot leave that inside or out. Whoa, Henry! Having a moment. A huge moment. Oh, that is going to allow several drivers to get around Gary, and that is definitely going to put a gap now between Chris and Gary. Well, say that. Here comes Gary again. It's not over between Chris and Gary right now, folks. It is not over for the stage. So, Kelly rooting on the 22 and the 48. 2 of Chris and the 48 of course, Hunter. I'm sure, though, you're rooting on the 48 first before the 22, or is it backwards? You know, we got to keep it real. All right, coming to lap 96, folks. Isaiah getting around John. Isaiah is on the lead lap. He is P4 right now. About 4 laps. Man, I don't know. I don't think there is enough laps here in the stage for Isaiah to get around Kyle. I don't even think there's enough time here for Kyle to get around Gary or Chris. I say that with respect, but I mean, I don't think Kyle is holding back. I think he is just hammered down right now. He's trying. He's cutting in the time. 2.5. Here he comes. Keep an eye on it. Come up on the 53 up Dave Bush here. Dave trying to stay on the lead lap on the outside. There's the leaders. Not gonna happen. Chris on the outside. Gary has not got around the 53, and he does that time by. Kyle is down to 0.4 of a second. Kyle's gonna make a run here, folks. Watch out. Here comes Kyle. White flag in the air for the stage. Oh my goodness. Can Kyle run down Chris for the stage here? Down into 3. The middle of 3 and 4. Kyle's got the tires. Can he do it? Oh, Chris gonna go back to P2. Kyle wins the stage here tonight. What a comeback for Kyle Heath. There is the caution. Whoa! Honestly, folks, I did not see that one coming. I knew Kyle had fresher tires, or fresh tires. Looks like Kyle got P1, Isaiah P2, Chris 80 laps. Oh, did he run out of fuel? Or was he just that low? I think Chris might have been just that low. Something. I have no idea. But Kyle... I know what you're talking about. But I gotta say, that was one heck of a race here for the stage. I mean, you got Kyle, you got Isaiah, Gary, you got Chris. I mean, Chris was just hanging on for dear life. I mean, that was an amazing stage here tonight. Rough start to the race, of course, but man, they got it figured out. And man, I think it was a tire thing. I really do. Kyle Heath, awesome job on the stage here, bud. Let's get him down here, man. Oh my gosh, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, neither did I.
Man, oh man. Well, you have the tires. We knew that. I didn't think there was enough laps there to do it, but man, you hammered down. Chris Paff was leading the package out there here tonight. It looked like he was really close on fuel. I don't know. I don't know what was going on down there, bud, but man, you got the stage here. Man, talk about it. Started out pretty rough, and then you guys got it figured out there here tonight, man. How did it start feeling on those long runs here?
Well, it started feeling kind of pushy, I tell you that. And after a while, I was getting loose coming out of turn 2. Isaiah, he's been doing pretty good behind me. He's catching me. So it's going to be a tough bout from here on out. I'm hoping to stay as green, for my sake at least.
For your sake at least. Well, man, awesome job.
Well, the reason why, because some people's got an extra set of tires. I don't.
Oh, Kyle hurting here tonight. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hurt here for. Man, oh man. What was it like coming up? Coming back up through the field and. Knowing we're coming down to the wire of the stage and you have, some great drivers ahead of you that you have to get around.
I knew that they were on old tires, and I feel like Superman getting around this track.
Superman Kyle. But hey, man, now we're gonna, get down to the wire here, bud. So, man, good luck out there. Awesome job, awesome comeback, grabbing the stage victory here tonight, bud. Stages are done. Now it's all about racing. Good luck, man.
Heck yeah, thank you.
Yep. Right, well, that is Kyle Heath. Stages are completed. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say it since it's the halfway mark here, a little over halfway. I think we're going to end up using a green, white checker to 2 here tonight, folks. I really do. I don't think we're going to end it under regulation here tonight. Just from experience, from broadcasting, and seeing what I have seen for 6 years. I hope these guys prove me wrong, but I think we're going to use at least 1, maybe 2 GWCs here tonight. So you got to stay here. You can't go nowhere. This is going to be a dogfight. Pace truck is off and away here. The final stint of the race. The Harpoon Design Green is back out. Here we go, folks. Back and away here tonight. The Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleash Cup Series Round 3 Top 8 Finale here at the Rockingham, presented by MaxspeedTV. We're already seeing some drivers get a little loosey-goosey back here. Honesty in that number 4 hit a little squirrely there for a second. Right. Like Adams and Path going at it. Like Adams is gonna make that pass. You gonna say 2 as well? Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to at least 2. I don't think one's gonna do it. And we do have 3 attempts, though. You know, there is 3 attempts. I don't think we're gonna have to use all 3, but there is 3 attempts. Right, looks like now a little bit of single file, some side by side going on. Who that is? Yeah, he literally not down. He come around the 4 of Honesty. That is Rusty here, folks. All right, well, how about we go ahead and do it here tonight? I don't have an actual crank it up here, but we can always go cockpit as I do. And let's go ahead and break the noise here tonight on MaxspeedTV cockpit style. And we will do several drivers under crank it up. Here tonight. Go with Dave Bush. Get back up toward the front and get on Rochdale. righty, folks. One more driver to go back just outside of the top 10. Get on with Jim Comensberger, the last driver here tonight for a cockpit. Crank it up. Alrighty, folks, we're back. Hopefully everybody enjoyed those cockpit crank it up here tonight. Yeah, I don't have an actual crank it up for the Rock. We just went cockpit with some drivers here tonight. Kyle Heath leading the package out here with Isaiah right behind him. Gary Slapinski in third. There's the 77 of Mark Whitley a lap down. He's trying to get his lap back here. Old-fashioned way. He's mired in between three great drivers, so you got Kyle, you got Isaiah, and you got Gary. So these guys have raced around each other all season. They know how each other races, and they're not going to give that position up, and they're gonna make that 77 get around him. Isaiah's just not going to give it to him. Kyle won't give it to him. And I know Gary, if he gets around him, he's not going to give it to him. So this is definitely going to be interesting for sure. Brad Delp is in fourth. Rusty fifth. John Held in sixth. Mason Adams seventh. Got some company with Chris Paff right behind him. Dave Bush at ninth spot. Robbie Darnell in 10th. Robbie. Ooh, very close to that wall there in 10th. Jim 11th. Mark Whitley, we was just talking about him. 12th behind Isaiah. Brandon Sheets 13th. He is behind Rusty. Looks like Brandon is going to get around that number. Not going to fight him. Robert Chiswick in 14th here. Hunter Hayward 15th. Gomez Mark Kosick in 16th. Looks like David Cassidy is taking his car behind the wall. Larry Blair is on pit road. And Ryan Messer also has taken his car behind the wall tonight. So we've lost two drivers officially. One driver is still on pit road, and that is Larry Blair. $125 completed. Well, 124 completed. We're on lap 125 here. Next time by 125 will be completed here tonight. Kyle Heath, 96 laps. He has led here tonight. I don't think he's done, folks. I don't think he's done. He's got to do something. Isaiah running that mid-high line. He's leaving that door open on the inside for sure. Kind of wondering if Isaiah, Mark, and Gary trying to help Kyle get into the top four. I mean, I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm wondering if that's the case, to be honest. Kyle did get around the 44 Robbie Darnell, so Robbie is now a lap down. I'm just going off of what I'm seeing. They're really not, I would say, in right now. I mean, it is early. They are going to have to pit. They can't make it to the end. But I wonder if maybe they're trying to get that Marie design 13 into the top 4. Isaiah, I would say, is probably trying to, because Isaiah's already locked in, and I know the 77 as well is locked in. Gary, on the other hand, bringing up those point standings back up here for everybody, so nobody is confused on what I'm talking about. Isaiah and Mark, round 1, round 2. Round 1 for Mark, round 2 win for Isaiah. Full lap here tonight, they're locked in. Brad Delph comes into tonight, technically our leader in the points. Gary in 2nd, Kyle in 3rd. If you're going by points, Brandon in 4th, John in 5th, and Chris in 6th. But any of these drivers that don't have a win, if they get a win, they're in for the last 2 races. So, Kyle, right now, he's sitting pretty. I mean, he's he's led 102 laps. I think he's going to come away with the most laps led here tonight, regardless of what happens. Dominant race here by Kyle. But, I mean, Brad, Gary, Kyle, Brandon, John, Chris, if any of those drivers get the victory, they're in. All will come down that final spot. 4 drivers that will fight it out for the championship at Michigan next week. 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central. Charlottesville Dental Care Cup Series Championship race at Michigan. 112 laps, 224 miles. It's going to be a crazy event next week. And it's been crazy here tonight. I'm taking a look here. Nobody has came down pit road as of yet. I still don't think they can make it. If anybody out there has some inside information, there's only one person I think out there that knows what I'm talking about. Have any inside information? Comment chat. Oh, please do. But me personally, I do not think they can go the distance. I think they will have to come down pit road for at least fuel. $135, 36. Take a look. Gonna be 34 lap stint for Kyle Heath. Got 64 to go. We're gonna go ahead and take it at 65 to go. Plus what he's gonna be hitting now. That's gonna be 35. That's gonna be 100. Ain't no way. No way Kyle is gonna be able to go the distance. Don't think he can save that much fuel. I really don't. Bobby Darnell on pit road. Got a fresh set of tires and fuel, and he back out. That will be his final stop. So, yeah, no one can make it. Yeah, I figured that, but, you know, you never know, Brantley. Somebody out there gonna try it. You know that. I knew he would chime in. That's exactly the guy I was talking about. Brantley Road. Oh, Jim taking his car behind the wall. We lost Jim, David, and Ryan here tonight. Larry still sitting on pit road. Been on pit road for about 22, coming up on 23 minutes. 3 laps down. He's behind our leader, Kyle Heath. Check on Isaiah. It's about 2.3 seconds back. Gary is on his tail. Could have a battle for P2 here. And watch Isaiah and Gary here for a minute. Alright, 1, 3, not. Oh, John held down pit road for his final stop. Really see a whole lot going on except for Isaiah and Gary right now. Take a look. Well, Mark, Brandon. Okay, so they're coming around John, who's on pit road. So wasn't much of a battle there. Isaiah and Gary, though, they're still right here together. Brad Delph, really not too far behind them, about 1.8, and still losing time. Chris in 5th. Right now, top 5 for that number 22. Honesty started 11th and 6th. Chiswick and Held here. Held's gonna go around Chiswick. Chiswick gonna go back to 12th. Held up to 11th. Fresh tires. He's only been out here 1 lap. And it looks like Sheets is down pit road. Half is down pit road for their final time here tonight. '73. There's the engine smoking. Yeah, and he didn't have a reset, so now we see exactly what's going on. Engine failure. Might have sat on pit road too long without turning the car off too. Don't know. Isaiah and Gary going at it for P2. John Held is right there, not for position. Here we go. Whoa, boy, I thought John was going to take that 3 wide. I think he thought about it. Boy, he thought about it. 78, 1, got to back it off. 78, got to capitalize on that. Is going to go up to 2nd. Isaiah back to 3rd. Gary needs a win as well. He's only 4 points behind Brad. Is right now in 4th. Of course, he got to add in stage points and all that goodness. Well, folks, next time by will be officially 50 to go, 51 to go right now. We've had more cautions than 3. Started out pretty rough at the beginning. Don't know exactly how many, but 12 for more than 12 laps. The 50 to go here. There goes 50 laps remain. More than 6 lead changes, I'm assuming, as well. Oh, there's a caution! Oh, no! And that is Hunter Hayward in the 48. I don't think Kelly is going to be too happy about this one. Uh-oh, I'm sure she heard it before I did. Well, you know, she's there. With her. But we'll see. Oh, right there it was. Did he catch a bump or did he flatten a tire? Don't know. However, right there. Shot. Oh, it shot directly to the wall. He tries to save it. Bounces off the wall down and then just spins. And the 44 barely making it through there. He locks it up. Does hit the wall again. He does keep it up there. 24 gets around. He's letting everybody get around him, I do believe. Well, as my dad would say, Charlesville. So if y'all know exactly what that means or not, but I don't. Came from a show, I know that. Well, oh well. This is going to change things. Well, who do we pick on here? Man, I really want to interview him, but I don't. Oh, man. You know what? I'll interview. No, he's already in. He's already got the lock in here tonight. Isaiah Sutherland, bud, got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you're already in per that one lap you needed to run here tonight, but we know you guys ain't going to park it. You or Mark, you guys are going to come out here and race it up with these guys. But, man, I got to say, that 13, very fast out here tonight. Man, what's it going to take out here, bud? You're locked in. The 77's locked in. Man, what's on your mind?
Yeah, this track's awesome. I only had like 25 minutes of practice because I was watching the end of that cup race. So, and I knew I could just, you know, run tonight and not have to worry about too much and be locked in. But after practice, I felt kind of uneasy, so I thought I'd just run around the tent. Well, I don't know. I just got good. I don't know.
You got
track's
good.
Fun. Yeah, track's fun. Kyle's my teammate. He needs a win here. If he wants to be in the Final Four, and that's what we're trying to do for him.
So Kyle is a teammate.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
so you are definitely trying to get Kyle into the top 4. Sure. So if you're behind him coming down to the white flag or the checkered flag, you're not going to pass him.
Well, you know, there's only so much we can say. But we want to see as many of us in the Final Four. And if we can get Kyle in here, that would be 2 of us. So
yep.
BFR has been strong this season. Love every one of those guys. They've been fun to race with, and car's fast here. We're just going to see what we can do, try to help Kyle out here.
Well, what about, I know it's 1 to go right now, but what about that 78? Is he a teammate?
Nope.
Oh, buddy.
Good competitor, though. Good guy, good friend. Gary is.
Yeah.
Like racing with him.
Yeah, Gary's a great guy. He's cone pleased, man. So, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see what we can do with it tonight, Josh.
This is going to be a shootout. Good luck, bud.
10-4.
Yep. Oh, man, it's going to be a dogfight. Oh, man, so now we know. Now we know Isaiah's definitely going to try to help that 13 out any way he can, with respect, of course, to the other drivers out here tonight. But right now we got Gary Slapinski. He's going to lead the way here with Kyle Heath. And Kyle has been on rails here tonight. Isaiah in 3rd, Jason 4th, Brad Delph in 5th. Here we go, coming to lap 156. Gary Slapinski has to wait for the Harpoon to sign green, and there it is. We're back underway here tonight, folks. Wow. Yep, Shawsbot. Yep. Yep, Mark Abindi. Yep, Shawsbot. My dad says that all the time. Yep, Shawsbot. Kyle wasting no time taking over the lead again. 126 under his belt. 157 here tonight. I never watched Mork and Mindy. I think it's Mork and Mindy. Oh, Jason having a moment. Good save there, Jason. for Jason Adams. Spot 24, of course, that is very known by Jeff Gordon. Yes, I used to watch NASCAR, but I don't anymore. To me, it's just been turned into, yeah. I won't go there. That's for personal talk. Yeah, I just don't like it. But I always love the paint. Battling the 4 right here. Not for position, though. Rusty is a lap down. So the 44, or was that day? Something happened. Oh, I think it was the 44. I'll be Darnell. Seen smoke. That's all I seen. You did, but you're old. You did. Isaiah battling Gary for P2. Now, their pit stop was their last pit stops, per se. They can go the distance. Right now, watching P2 here. Battle for P2. Gary and Isaiah. Oh, that was close. Man, that was close, Isaiah. Look who is right there as well. Brad Dell. Charlottesville Dental Care. Number 14. The series sponsor here. Brad gets a win. Guess what? Brad's in. And I know Brad, he's probably going to go for it as well. Oh, very close between the 1 and the 14. Brad, he is gunning it right now. On the outside pass to the 1. Brad Dell, P3. He is trying to gun down the 78 of Gary Slapinski. What a save from Park. I don't know if I've seen that. Sorry about that. Park is right back here at the 4 of Rusty. Not for position or anything. Dave Bush, though, would be if Dave can get up to Park for 5. That would be a battle. We got 22 watching and 15 likes. You guys crushed 10, 15 likes out here tonight. Do appreciate it. We're only 5 shy from that 20 here tonight. I think we can do it. I really do. No, I think you guys can do it. Right, here we go. Gary put a little bit of pressure on the 13. Isaiah trying to keep that 14 back. Now don't need 2 drivers up there fighting. 1 is enough. Oh, 17 likes out there. Whoa. 3 away in a battle for the lead. Gary and Kyle. Oh, Gary not going to be able to do it. Here comes Isaiah. I think Gary got a little loose. He might have upset those tires a little bit. Battle back for second. Man, this is going to get wild. Mark trying to work his way back up toward the front too here. Kyle has got to pull away. The more they race it up back here, Kyle can get some distance, but it's just not happening right now. Kyle Heath taking a lap of 170. 9:33 Eastern, 8:33 Central. 6:33 Pacific time. 3:33 Hawaiian time. So they're still midday over there in Hawaii. And 5 hours ahead of me would be, I can't remember what it is. It'd be 10:30. And Gary and Isaiah, bud, right here, these two. I think Brad kind of backed off a little bit. Not too much. He's still right there. Mark's still trying to get up there. Mark Whitley. Dave Bush is about 4.5 seconds behind the leader at about 2.5, coming out about 2.5 seconds behind Mark Whitley. Okay, so now seconds. Wow. He gains and then loses. Dave Bush, Chris, 7. Hey, started 12. Not too shabby of a run here. We've only got 9 drivers on the lead lap. John Held is the last driver on the lead lap. First driver a lap down right now is Rusty Modesty. Caution right now for Rusty, as long as he's not involved or anything, or causes it, he would be that lucky dog, get his lap back. But right now, I think Kyle is just wanting this to go green here tonight. And I think we do too. I think we want it to go green. And I think it's going to come down to who has the best tires. The top 4 has been out here at about 22 laps. Get back here to Mark, 21, Dave, 21 as well. So about a lap difference between the top 4 to 5th and 6th. And right behind them is Chris Paff, 29 laps. Well, there is 30 under his belt. But what are these guys doing to save? We don't know. Back here to John. He's been out here 23 laps. What is he doing to save some tires? Don't know. That's what I like. I don't like knowing. I like to see what these guys are doing on the track when it comes down to the nitty gritty. 10, 5 to go, 3 to go, 2 to go, white flag, and checker. Because these guys over here at Sim Racing Unleashed, great group of guys to race around. Top 3 still neck and neck here. Looking here, Gary P2 right now. Brad is P4. Bringing back up the point standings for everybody again. I mean, we gotta keep an eye on it. But Brad Delph come into tonight 4 ahead of Gary. Gary right now is P2. And Brad is P4. It's going to be close between Brad and Gary if Kyle gets the win. If Kyle gets the win, he's locked in. I think it would go between Brad and Gary. Definitely. Because, I mean, Brad, Gary, Kyle. I mean, you got 3, 4, and 5 in the points right here. Oh, man, this is... This is going to be insane on who makes it. And I won't know tonight. So, I'll know. If Kyle wins, I'll know he's in. But I won't know who the other driver is unless they can jump in and get the points updated with the stages and all that. I don't know how quickly they can do it. 20 to go. We got 19 to go at the stripe. There we go. It'll update. 19 to go. Oh, buddy. And folks, 17 to go. Sorry, I had to step away real quick. Still got 18 watching and 17 likes here tonight. 3 shy again away from 20 likes. Yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. We're not done. Still got 16 to go here tonight. Kyle Heath, Gary Slapinski, Isaiah Sutherland, Brad Delph, Mark Whitley, rounding out the top 5 here with 16 to go. 15 to go here pretty quickly. Chris Paff, 6th, Dave Bush, 7th, Jason Adams in 8th, John Held, 9th, and Rusty Modesty, and just because I can get away with it, Modesty here tonight. There, yeah. First driver a lap down. Brandon Sheets also a lap down here in 11th. So it's really between Rusty and Brandon here for the lucky dog position. Oh, looks like Jason on pit road, and somebody is real low here as well. I don't know who that was here this evening. Was that Hunter? Nope, wasn't Hunter. White car. Oh, that. I'm not sure if it might have been. All right, Robbie, if it wasn't you, might have been Mark. Don't know. Wow. Well, how is everybody doing out there? Hopefully, everybody is enjoying the race. I know right now it's not a whole lot of action. I mean, I say that, but then at 24, that's Jason. Whoa! Gary right up onto the back of that 24 of Jason Adams. Jason did come down pit road. Oh, I don't think he has tires. He had to get just fuel maybe, or maybe he has a set of tires left, making on a caution. I don't know. Oh, the 2, Brandon Sheets. Well, guess what? He sheeted the wall here tonight. Sorry, had to do it. And, oh man, what a great race. Kyle Heath taking that 10 to go, and that's going to put him at 160 laps under his belt. If he holds on here, folks, he will lead 170 laps of the 200 here tonight. 30 shy, of course, from just leading the distance. But what a race it would be for the Mean Marie Designs 13. He's got to hold on, though. He cannot make a mistake. 9 to go. Gary in second, about 2 seconds back. Isaiah still right there with the 78. Not letting the 78 get too far ahead of him, and I'll say that. And he goes at about 3/4 of a second. So, I mean, right now it could just be a battle here for, to see if Gary has got something for Kyle coming down to about, 4-3 to go here. Could be the case. top 4, 40 laps. Gotta watch Mark Whitley, though. He's only been out here 39. I mean, a lap difference could definitely change. What's Mark doing? What's Mark saving? Mark is great on fuel. He's great on saving tires. Well, this dude is just great all around. So, definitely gotta watch the 77. Here, I would say in the next 7, go. I would say within the next 2 laps, 2 to 3 laps. Mark's already in, so he doesn't have really anything to worry about. Right now, he's just wanting to get this race done. Well, Brantley, he's already in, so really it's, you know, he doesn't have really anything to lose. I mean, he could finish 5th, or he could park it. Mark's already locked into the top 4 here, folks. Kyle, here we go. 4 to go here at the stripe. Gary, is he going to try to gun it? Yeah, oh, yeah, I know. Well, that's why I like talking to you here in chat, because, well, I'm not going to give away any secrets. That's for you to give away. Kyle, Gary, Isaiah, Brad, Mark, top 5. 4 to go, 3 to go, coming to the stripe. Go for Kyle Heath. Kyle, make no mistakes. Here we go out of 4. White flag in the air. Guess what, folks? The Marie Designs white flag in the air, and guess who is leading? The 13 Marie Designs here, and he is going to grab it here tonight, folks. Out into 3, the middle of 3, out of turn number 4 here, folks. Kyle Heath is going to grab the win here tonight at Rockingham. And we have a wreck back here with Gary Slapinski, Isaiah Sutherland. Gonna take P2 here tonight. Brad Delph finish it off. P3, that is our podium finishers here tonight. Mark Whitley in 4th. And Chris Paff will cross the stripe in P5. But Kyle Heath grabbing the win out here tonight to lock himself into the round of 4 next week at Michigan. Oh, I'm sure he is ecstatic here tonight. Hang tight, folks. Wow. This interview is going to be amazing. Hang tight. We'll be right back with the top 3 here, folks. Alrighty, folks. Well, we are back here tonight. We have caught up with our top three. Let's go ahead and get down here to our third place finisher here tonight, Mr. Brad Delph himself. Well, the sponsor here for the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series, Brad P3 out here tonight, bud. I don't know exactly. I mean, I think you got a pretty good shot. I really do. I don't know. I don't know how the points are going to line up for the top four, but I think you got a pretty good shot. We'll see what happens. Man, Rockingham started out rough, but you guys got it figured out here tonight, bud. Talk about it.
Yeah, definitely started out pretty rough. Spun around a couple times, got in a couple things. Had to use my fast repair early, so I was nervous about that. And then, really just tried to keep my car as clean as I could. I like the high line. A lot of guys running on the bottom, try to give them room, and just really try to work that high line all night.
What really was the preferred line? The low line or the high line?
I think most guys looked fast low. Just really couldn't get my car to work. I couldn't really figure out how to do it. The car was just too loose off. So I liked the high line. I felt like it was just as fast and at least consistent, and got me enough to get third, which is crazy. Running top five most of the night after that, first half, and then I don't know what happened at the end to get me in third. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Well, I don't know exactly how it's going to line up, but regardless of if you're in the top four or not, we go to Michigan next week. And I know it's going to change things. If you're racing for a championship, it's definitely going to change it from racing for not a championship. So kind of talk about both. If you're in the top four, what's your mindset compared to not racing for a championship at Michigan?
I think you got to run the race the same. I kind of go into each race. I mean, this one, I really just tried to, top five was my goal. I don't know how the points were going to shake out, but I figured if I got a top five, I'd be in the championship, which maybe I am. I would imagine with the third place finish tonight. But going into next week, it's the same thing. You gotta play some strategy. It's going to be some drafting going on, and really just being there at the end. And if you're there at the end, you make some moves.
Oh yeah, definitely so. Well, Michigan is a great track. I hope they don't change Michigan like they're doing Auto Club in real life, man, turning into what it is to what it's going to be, that little short track thing. I like both tracks, but it's not Auto Club, it's Michigan. It's a great track, bud. Got one more race, man. It's going to come down to Michigan for sure. Brad, awesome job, P3, out here tonight, bud. Again, thank you for coming on board here and sponsoring the series. But, man, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
Yeah, just again, shout out my wife Olivia, who's watches me every week. She watches me in other races as well. Any chance that I'm broadcasted. So definitely big shout out to her and my stepkids, Race and Hayden. They're always on board as well. And my dad, who sponsors me every week. It's a lot of fun just kind of hanging out with him and talking to him on the sim. So a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. We'll go celebrate third here tonight. We'll see how the points stack up for next week and get ready for Michigan, bud.
Yeah, 10-4. Have a great week.
Yep, you too. All right, well, that is P3. Now, we're going to kind of go backwards here. We're going to go back here to the one of Isaiah Sutherland in P2 here tonight. I'm sure he's not in mid-conversation. That's surprising. Isaiah, man, P2 out here tonight. 3.5 seconds behind. Kyle was just on rails, but before we get to that teammate here, let's talk about that Southern Used Cars #1 here tonight. You were fast, you were quick, but just not quick enough to get around Kyle. Man, talk about the race. It started out rough, but it was a great, great race here tonight. Talk about it.
Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna talk about that. I gotta start off on the last lap. White flag. Me and Gary are battling for second. and got into the back of him, exiting two, and it sent him around.
Oh.
He had checked up because he got loose coming out of two, and when he got loose, I was carrying so much momentum to try to pass him that I touched his bumper. So he did spin out from that, and I feel horrible about it. That's not how I race, and I hope he doesn't think that was intentional or anything like that. It was apologies for you, Gary, if you're listening or if you ever watch this. So I wanted to start off with that one, but
Gary will watch it. Trust me.
oh yeah, I know. I'm sure. I mean, I wouldn't be happy with me either. But there was really nothing I could do. I lifted, tried to blip the throttle, and I was carrying too much speed. And when he had slipped his tires, I mean, we just touched. So I hate it for him. I think he's still recovered and finished fifth, I think, or sixth.
Gary actually finished, from what I'm seeing, now this is unofficial, but from what I'm seeing, it's seventh.
Seventh. Okay. So I know he was in second there, and we were having a really fun battle. But I just wanted to apologize to him first and foremost. Other than that, the car, it. I cannot believe the amount of speed I had. I could do whatever I wanted in this car, especially when the tires got old. It got real loose. You could roll the top, let it run up by the wall, and get a huge run coming off, and you could even go down to the bottom and play with the throttle and try not to spin your tires and have a good run. So I could put this car wherever I wanted. Definitely huge shout out to Kyle, my teammate. Man, he was looking forward to getting in, and we all were, and he came out and did it tonight. Tried to help him the best we could, but at the end of the night, he dominated. There was a couple of times where I felt like I could have raced side by side with him. I had a good battle, but I don't want to risk that. I don't want to risk taking away his championship chances just because I want to have fun and battle him. So, but at the end there, he just took off, and I was trying my best to defend and battle with everybody, and he ran off and he dominated. So that's awesome for him. But yeah, car felt great. I had no idea what to expect coming into Rockingham because I've never ran the Cup cars here, and it turned out to be fun. It turned out to get real loose and slick, and you had to drive the crap out of this car tonight.
Oh yeah, the beginning for Gary was rough. I mean, the start of the race, Gary even I don't know what happened there, but Gary, it was a rough race for Gary here tonight. It just seemed like when he tried to do something, even at the start of the race, throughout the race, it just didn't work out. He worked his way back up, and then, like you said, you apologize for what happened there, but man, we're coming down to the wire. So, you're locked in, bud, for the Final Four. It's Michigan. 112 laps. How do you feel about that track? Because that track, I know there's mixed emotions. It's wide. It's crazy. It acts like a super speedway in these cars. Talk about it, because that's the championship right there.
Yeah, I love Michigan. It's really fun. There's so many lanes, so many different lanes that you can run and be fast at. And if you hit your marks right, you can definitely make passes wherever you want to. The only thing is it's such a large track that draft is pretty important. Clean air is very important there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
even if you don't have draft in front of you, that clean air almost makes up for it in the turns. So it's a fun track. My mindset is really just go for the lead. Any chance I can get, go for the lead. Definitely don't want a fuel mileage race. I really hope it plays out to where we can just let them eat. That's what I want. I want to make this car scream. I want to make moves. I want to be tough. I want to make it known that I'm there. If we got to rub, we got to rub. You got friends that you made in the beginning of the season, throughout the regular season. You got enemies you made. That could all come back to you. So hopefully you're on the right end of everything, and just drive the track. Go where you feel fast enough to make passes and try to maintain the lead. It's four of us battling, but if you can secure a win, you ain't got to worry about it. So that's the mindset.
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, Michigan. I love Michigan, and I hate what they're doing with Auto Club. I'll go ahead and say that now. I hate what they're doing with Auto Club. Okay, Auto Club should be just left where it's at, repave it, and keep it. I love it. But it's not Auto Club, it's Michigan, and it's a championship. So Isaiah, awesome job. Sutherland Used Cars and #1 here tonight. P2 here, right behind his teammate Kyle Heath here tonight. And you know what? We're going to keep Isaiah up here, and we're going to get with our winner here tonight. Kyle Heath, he burned it up. The Marie Designs machine, #13 here. Awesome win out here tonight, bud. Yes, I had a few tears as well, Kyle, because I know you were fighting. There was a lot of drivers out here fighting here tonight. Sponsored, of course, the one to go for only 2 races, and I forgot to change it, so you get one free. But man, awesome job here tonight, Kyle Heath, our winner. Kyle, you've got to talk about it. Dominating race. You wasted no time, even at the start of the race here tonight. You just took off. Man, we got to hear it from you, bud. Talk about it, bud.
All right. I'm just sitting here, let's do the conversations of the interviews and everything, what I was going to say. And it's got to start off with Pocono. I dominated Pocono because I was nervous and scared as hell at Atlanta to make it in for this round. I dominated Pocono, got the win, and I was able to make it. And then bad luck struck, especially at Talladega. And I just knew I've never raced at Rockingham. I literally bought Rockingham the day after the Talladega race. So this week was my first week ever at this track with these cars at all on iRacing. And
Wow.
the other night I did solo runs at most of 150 laps. I ran just to practice on this track, and practice paid off, dude.
So I
Just
can't.
compassion, man. I'm sitting here crying, man, because I made it, man. I
you
dominated this race.
You made the top 4, Kyle. I mean, you're there, and I can't even get a. You smoked it up right here, so I'm trying to get a good, good sense of that car here tonight, and kind of hard to do. But man, I gotta say, awesome job out here tonight. I mean, Rockingham started out where this track is not easy, Kyle. I mean, you know it. So I mean, talk about coming into it. I mean, not knowing it, understanding it. Well, what happened out there?
Well, I mean, just doing the practice, man. If it was rough, like Nashville not Nashville Super Speedway, Nashville Fairgrounds, it was just rough and bumpy. The tires wear out like old Atlanta, and I just pretty much was driving the corners like I would at Phoenix. Brake early and and then drive off of it coming out. And like I said, I did so many laps to practice for this race, and I'm glad I did, because if not, I probably wouldn't have been able to win. And from the start, I was really surprised at what happened. Gary, he started off in first, and I also started from first gear. He lost it, and I feathered it in, and I was able to get it going. And then on that second restart after the caution, I started in first again, and I was off to the races ever since then. Ever since then, it was first gear for me, and I'm surprised I was able to let the rear tire stick for them restarts. But man, I drove my butt off. I told my teammates,
Yeah.
yesterday and today, I was so nervous about this race. I had high hopes, but I was also nervous. My blood pressure was up at the beginning of the race. I was shaking.
I'm.
I was so scared. I was so nervous. But I did it, man. I did it.
You
I
did
made
it.
it.
You did it. Yeah, and I'm sure your blood pressure is starting to come down now. I'm sure it's going to be surreal more tomorrow. Right now it's kind of a hit, but I'm sure you're going to think about it more tomorrow. But let's go ahead and kind of break away from tonight and talk about next week at Michigan. Yeah, it's going to come down to 4 drivers. How do you feel about the 2-mile track of Michigan? Very wide, super speedway type racing in these cars. You got teammates. Isaiah is still up here with us in the booth. But, when it comes to championship racing, I mean, do you keep your
Seven man
teammates
for
there?
himself at the end.
I mean, what do you
Man.
do?
what we're teammates all the way pretty much. But whenever it comes to the last lap, if it's between me and him, you know, it's every man for himself.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
we've
Wow.
had
Go ahead.
we've had another league we was in. Michigan was the last race of the season, and we got messed up on that race, and Gary actually got that championship. And I'm pretty sure Gary might have made it in. I'm not sure, but I'm confident with Michigan. I know Michigan how these cars are going to be at Michigan, but you know, only time will tell once when we start Michigan. Even like Isaiah said, you know, momentum and draft is going to be a big deal on this track.
Oh yeah, definitely so. Well, Kyle, we're not going to keep you any longer here tonight. We're going to let you go celebrate here this evening on the win here at the Rockingham. Kyle, any final thoughts, shout outs again you want to give before you go celebrate, and of course get ready for Michigan?
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to my whole teammates at BFR, and especially Larry. He got knocked out during the race, and he came in and he sat there and talked with us and let me know about lap times and stuff. Isaiah, he was helping me out throughout the race, racing everybody hard for me. Um, give a big shout out to Robbie. He's my painter, and I want to give a big shout out to my wife at MarieDesigns.com, and give another shout out to my nephew Aiden. I don't know, he might have fell asleep for school tomorrow, but I know he was watching the race.
Yep, he was
So
out
hopefully,
there. Yep.
I'm hoping that he was able to finish it out. I actually see his Uncle Kyle win the race tonight.
Still choked up here tonight, Mr. Kyle Heath. I mean, he is ecstatic, and Kyle, I can understand, man. I really can.
Man,
Well,
I want to give another big shout out to SRU. I want to give a big shout out to Brad Delph sponsoring the series. Harpoon Designs, they're sponsoring, you know, with some of the cash out and stuff. And I give a big shout out to you for putting us out there, man. This has been a heck of a season, and one more race to go, man. And you know, this season right here it's been a long season, but right now we at the end. It feels like a blur.
yes, sir, it does. Kyle, awesome job out there, buddy, on the win. I'll say P2 here tonight. You both go celebrate. We will see you both next week at Michigan.
Heck yeah.
We'll see you, brother.
Yep. All right. Well, just go ahead and, get 1-2 at the same time and be done with it. But Kyle Heath going to grab the win out here tonight at the Rock to lock himself into the round of 4 at Michigan next week. The championship race. Here we go, folks. Let's get down to the unofficial results. Spinning any admin stuff they have to do here tonight. All right, there we go. Kyle Heath grabbing the win out here tonight. Isaiah Sutherland in second. P3, Brad Delph here this evening, grabbing a P3. Brad might be the other driver. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Mark Whitley already locked in P4. Chris Paff in 5th. Dave Bush in that 6th spot. Harry Slapinski, after the white flag mishap or whatever happened there, he will finish in 7th. John Held will finish in 8th. Rusty Modesty in 9th. Brandon Sheets in 10th. Jason Adams here tonight. Will finish in 11th. Robbie Darnell in 12th. Robert Chiswick, 13th. Gomez, Mark Koshik in 14th. Hunter Hayward, 15th. Jim Comensberger in 16th. David Cassidy, 17th. Larry Blair in 18th. And Ryan Messer will round it out here tonight in 19th. But again, congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Kyle Heath. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight 17 likes here. Hey, you crushed the 5, the 10, the 15, 3 shy from 20. Hey, I love it. Love to see all the fans out here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Big shout out again to Bride Elf and Charlottesville Dental Care, Harpoon Design, and all the fans for tuning in. But until next week, folks, the championship 4 at Michigan for Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. Well, the finale. That's it. Championship racing next week. 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central, right here on MaxspeedTV with myself, Joshua Medlock. Until then, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.